What others think about you is none of your business. If you want something different, you are going to have to do something different. Don't worry about failures, worry about the chances you miss when you don't even try. Most everything that you want is just outside your comfort zone. There is only one person responsible for the quality of life you live, and that person is you. Decide what it is you want, write it down, review it constantly, and each day do something that moves you toward those goals. Almost everything we'll ever do in life that is really powerful, that really produces a result in our lives, that quantum leaps us to a new level, requires us to do something uncomfortable. Whatever goal you give to your subconscious mind, it will work night and day to achieve. You don't have to get it perfect, you just have to get it going. Babies don't walk the first time they try, but eventually they get it right. People who don't have goals work for people who do. Everything you want is out there waiting for you to ask. Everything you want also wants you. But you have to take action to get it. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. If we are not a little bit uncomfortable every day, we're not growing. All the good stuff is outside our comfort zone. If you get clear on the what, the how will be taken care of. The law of attraction states that whatever you focus on, think about, read about, and talk about intensely, you're going to attract more of into your life. You have to commit to the what before the how shows up. When you truly are on purpose, the people, resources, and opportunities you need naturally gravitate toward you. Remember, there is no perfect time for anything. There is only now. Jump, then grow wings on the way down. The biggest rewards in life are found outside your comfort zone. Live with it. Fear and risk are prerequisites if you want to enjoy a life of success and adventure. Every time you take a risk or move out of your comfort zone, you have a great opportunity to learn more about yourself and your capacity. Most of us have never allowed ourselves to want what we truly want because we can't see how it's going to manifest. The things that bring you the greatest joy are in alignment with your purpose. You and you alone are responsible for taking actions to create the life of your dreams. Nobody else can or will do it for you. Each of us is born with a life purpose. Identifying, acknowledging, and honoring this purpose is perhaps the most important action successful people take. The day you change your responses is the day your life will begin to get better. Gratitude is the single most important ingredient to living a successful and fulfilled life. It is a universal principle that you get more of what you think about, talk about, and feel strongly about. Believing that you can achieve and deserve all that you want in your life is a critical step to your success. Don't waste your life believing you can't. To be on purpose means you're doing what you love to do, doing what you're good at, and accomplishing what's important to you. If you are going to be successful, you need to give up the phrase, "I can't," and all of its cousins, such as, "I wish I were able to." Persistence is probably the single most common quality of high achievers. They simply refuse to give up. The longer you hang in there, the greater the chance that something will happen in your favor. No matter how hard it seems, the longer you persist, the more likely your success. There are essentially two things that will make you wise: the books you read and the people you meet. Good or bad, habits always deliver results. Change is inevitable in life. You can either resist it and potentially get run over by it, or you can choose to cooperate with it, adapt to it, and learn how to benefit from it. When you embrace change, you will begin to see it as an opportunity for growth. Make a conscious effort to surround yourself with positive, nourishing, and uplifting people, people who believe in you, encourage you to go after your dreams, and applaud your victories. You become like the people you spend the most time with. Self-esteem is made up primarily of two things: feeling lovable and feeling capable. Self-esteem does not mean feeling good all the time. Self-esteem means loving yourself, even when you feel badly, even when you make a mistake. It means loving yourself, even when you're depressed. It means that you accept yourself fully. Negative feelings are like weeds. If you don't fully extract them, pull out the roots, they will come back. It is only by acknowledging that you have created everything up until now that you can take charge of creating the future you want. You either create or allow everything that happens to you. Super successful people aren't the most gifted people in their fields. They just work, study, and practice more than the competition. Believing that you can achieve and deserve all that you want in your life is a critical step to your success. Don't waste your life believing you can't. People who ask confidently get more than those who are hesitant and uncertain. When you've figured out what you want to ask for, do it with certainty, boldness, and confidence. The bottom line is that you are the one who is creating your life the way it is. The life you currently live is the result of all your past thoughts and actions. You are in charge of your current thoughts and your present feelings. You don't know you're going to get a no until you ask, and if you don't ask, you've given yourself the no. Never quit. My book, Chicken Soup for the Soul, was turned down by 33 publishers. It's since sold millions of copies. You can't change anyone else, but people do change in relationship to your change. All relationships are a system, and when any one part of a system changes, it affects the other part. If everybody thinks you're out of your mind, you just might be onto something. I believe that people make their own luck by great preparation and good strategy. Most fears cannot withstand the test of careful scrutiny and analysis. When we expose our fears to the light of thoughtful examination, they usually just evaporate. Every time you share your vision, you strengthen your own subconscious belief that you can achieve it. Whatever your dream is, look yourself in the mirror and declare that you are indeed going to achieve it, no matter what the price. Successful people maintain a positive focus in life, no matter what is going on around them. When you think you can't, revisit a previous triumph. Everything valuable takes time. There are no overnight successes. Everything you think, say, and do needs to become intentional and aligned with your purpose, your values, and your goals. You only have control over 3 things in your life: the thoughts you think, the images you visualize, and the actions you take. Simply put, the law of attraction states that you will attract into your life whatever you focus on. Whatever you give your energy and attention to will come back to you. So, if you stay focused on the good and positive things in your life, you will automatically attract more good and positive things into your life. One way to kill an opportunity is to avoid taking it. The law of probabilities: the more things you try, the more likely one of them will work. To change bad habits, we must study the habits of successful role models. Reject rejection. If someone says no, just say next. Repeating an affirmation several times a day keeps you focused on your goal, strengthens your motivation, and programs your subconscious by sending an order to your crew to do whatever it takes to make that goal happen. Your habits determine your outcomes. If you are clear where you are going, and you take several steps in that direction every day, you eventually have to get there. So decide what you want, write it down, review it constantly, and each day do something that moves you toward those goals. If you love your work, if you enjoy it, you're already a success. It is kindness in a person, not beauty, that wins our love. The greatest gift you can give anyone is a gift of empowerment and love. It's surprising how many people get bogged down in analyzing, planning, and organizing, when what they really need to do is take action. One of the main strategies of the successful is that they constantly seek guidance from experts in their field. Greater self-esteem produces greater success, and greater success produces more high self-esteem, so it keeps on spiraling up. You don't have the potential to create, you are always creating. For every reason it's not possible, there are hundreds of people who have faced the same circumstances and succeeded. The formula is simple: do more of what is working, do less of what isn't, and try on new behaviors to see if they produce better results. One of the things that may get in the way of people is that they're not in touch with their passion. If you're passionate about what it is you do, then you're going to be looking for everything you can to get better at it. Vague goals produce vague results. Law of attraction says, we'll give you whatever it is you say and focus on. And so if you are complaining about how bad it is, what you're creating is more of how bad it is. Your habits will determine your future. Your level of performance matches your dominant self-image. Remember, you and you alone are responsible for maintaining your energy. Give up blaming, complaining, and excuse-making, and keep taking action in the direction of your goals, however mundane or lofty they may be. To achieve your dreams, work is required. Suffering is optional. If you don't like your outcomes, change your responses. Pay attention to how you are feeling and keep your compass heading set for joy. I've always believed in God. I remember once a guy asked me what it was like to be self-employed. I said, "I'm not self-employed. I work for God. The pay is good, He works me hard." Part of paying the price is the willingness to do whatever it takes to get the job done. It comes from a declaration that you are going to get it done, no matter what it takes, no matter how long it takes, no matter what comes up. Anything that's motivated from fear will ultimately take you down the wrong road and lead you in a cul-de-sac. Anything motivated from purpose, from joy, and from love will take you on an evolutionary path to greater and greater happiness. Success is the ability to do what you want, whenever you want, as often as you want. To achieve major success in life, to achieve those things that are most important to you, you must assume 100% responsibility for your life. Nothing less will do. Our job is not to figure out the how. The how will show up out of the commitment and believe in the what. Everything you want also wants you. We are God's gift to each other. Like a master composer, He brings all the instruments together, each with a different tone, each playing a different part, and He makes it turn out so beautifully. I believe people should live full lives and not settle for anything less. Research has shown over and over again that the more you acknowledge your past successes, the more confident you become in taking on and successfully accomplishing new ones. One of the things I tell people in my seminars is to hang out with positive, nurturing people. You become like who you hang out with. Do it, delegate it, delay it, or dump it. Practice random acts of kindness and senseless acts of beauty. What have you done for yourself this year to create a better life? May you always work like you don't need the money. May you always love like you've never been hurt. And may you always dance like there's nobody watching. Thanks for watching. Which quote did you enjoy the most? Please share your opinion in the comments and don't forget to subscribe.